goes. They'll give it to the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows, and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
There he goes! And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose on the left. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Got room to work. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. No good. So here comes the Missouri State offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They'll run it from the gun. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys.
So here comes the Bear offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to suit here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bears are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
They're looking to throw on second and short. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and it's just on to the next down. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first down.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Back to the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying the left side. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
And it'll come out to the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The lone back's got it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming. So here comes the Bear offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Hands it off. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State. Get it forward and edge. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. At the 40, there he goes! He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, to get to the football.
The give to the back. Got some room in it to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on 3rd down coming up? Do you want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread them out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo?
Touchdown, Bears! And the pummeling has started. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the ball, but clock is on their side. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now facing a 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee.
Number 25, on to kick it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it out to about... Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came